Hey yo, what's up, family? Couple things. Hey, I'm gonna need some help figuring out these Apple Watches, man. I got lace for my birthday. You know what I mean? And guess what? I ain't got a clue. I know how to put it on my wrist, so I gotta get with you young guys to show me how to rock that. So now, when I'm traveling for international USAB certified travel basketball, I don't have to wear my flashy watches. I could wear something that's more practical that could like tell me, you know what I mean, stretch, this thing does a lot. It monitors a lot. So I need your help. But anyway, so listen, man. Oh boy, I trust more than likely you guys are restless. And you get to school and some of you don't follow the rules. You act like you don't want to be there, but yet you're restless. And no cap, some of you can't wait to get back to school. Me, on the other hand, I recognize that everything is in divine and correct order. So nothing is ever early, nothing is ever late, nothing is ever, I just missed. Nah. Things are always in 6-7, 6. Things are always in divine and correct order. But the crazy thing to me is that people consistently seem to believe in God when it benefits them. And then when it doesn't benefit them, it's either the devil or is hilarious. It's like, so this is how I look at it. And this is going to sting, but my job is to help transition you. My job, the basketball coach for Coach McCray is just a title. That's not my job. CTE instructor, that's a title. That's not my job. My job is to help you figure out how all this works. If all you learn from me is how to do layups and dribble, young world, I have failed you miserably if that's all you got out of this. You know what I mean? So this is going to sting, but somebody got to give you the game. Like, you're not going to find it on TikTok. You're not going to find it on YouTube. You're not going to find it with your friends. This is the way I view us being snowed out, possibly not going to be able to play the other games. I don't know. I would love to, but I am a person that recognizes that everything is occurring in divine and correct order. So, here's where I am. Say, oh man, man, hopefully we can get back to school so we can play this game. I get it. But check this out. Each one of you get something, either use your phone or whatever, but write down how many times you think you boxed out. Okay? How many times you think you boxed out of 14, 15, 16 games? How many times? Now, add up the minutes in a game first so you can really see what I'm attempting to say to you. This is my job. My job is to raise your sense of awareness, man. Okay? So my job is to help you empower yourself. If you don't get empowerment out of this, I did my job. All right? My job is not to yell at you. My job is, no. I'm going to teach you some skills in this game because I know this game. Oh, do I know this game? So here we go. Add up all the minutes in the game. Multiply that times the number of games we've played. All right? That's going to give you a number. Right? Then ask yourself, how many times have you boxed out? Do you realize the commitment that Coach McCray and myself have provided for each and every one of you? You remember, do you have any idea how much time away from those people that love me the most? You realize what they say? If I wake up at 5 in the morning, 5:02 to be exact, because I like the number 7. That's another conversation. 5 plus 2 is 7. So every morning my alarm goes off. Sometimes I'm up before my alarm because I might have business, international business, and they're 5 hours in advance. So sometimes I'm up at 4, which is like 9 a.m. their time. So if I have business, banking business or something, sometimes I'm up earlier than that. But let's stay focused. 5:02 is the number we're going to use. Rob, if I don't get home till 7, do the math. Now, school lets out at 2:40. I could go to the gym. I could go pick up my granddaughter, take her to get some ice cream, pick up my grandson. Just try to stay with me. So I am physically in hawk mode from 5:02 a.m. until 7 p.m. at night. We started in November. All right? We started in November. We now are approaching March. We are in February and we're headed to March. What if you said you boxed out 20 times? That sounds like a lot, right? When you add up all the minutes that we've been able to play, and you add up all the minutes that have passed from practice, you add up all the minutes from, me taking time away from my family, Coach McCray taking time away from his family. I gave you guys Saturdays. I gave you guys Saturdays. Do you really think, you guys see me, you know what I mean? Do you really think and I'm actually videoing on the phone now, do you really think I don't have anything else to do? But I'm so committed to you guys that I volunteered. You didn't ask me. I said, will you allow me to give you more of my time? So I already know who I am. And I don't get paid to do this. Coach McCray is the head coach. There's compensation, I believe, I'm not 100% sure, for head coaches, but nah. So before you challenge my authority to give you this factual message intended to help you grow, before you challenge that, you may want to listen to a whole paragraph, Coach Ali, international Coach Ali. How many rebounds? How many box outs? How many times have you dived on the floor? How many times have you dived on the floor? How many times have you given every single thing, specifically you 8th graders, that idolized Kobe and all these? Do you realize Kobe was the first to the gym and the last to leave? Do you realize that when they were in the hotel for a game or something or whatever the case may be, and players would be just coming in from the club at 4 in the morning, 3 in the morning, whatever, they would be coming back to the hotel after champagne, kicking it, having a great time. and Kobe would be headed to the gym. He would be passing the guys that just had a great time. He would be on his way to the gym, and they're on their way to get some sleep. Who are you? You're yelling out Kobe's name. Who are you? This is tough dialogue. Men, women, they have a different role in a child's life. Women are nurturers, so their job is to breastfeed, give you nutrients, protect you, guard you. That's their job. We don't have the same equipment. Our job is to put the sword in your hand, to put the spear in your hand, because your job is to go out and hunt for the village. That's what a young warrior's job is. So my job is to train you how to fight, how to take care of the village. And I try to do that every single day, and it starts with the way I come to work every day. A student asked me, "Hey man, why you dressed like that?" And I said, "Because you deserve my best." I had a call coming in. So I had to sit in there, call the voicemail, but because you guys are more important. But the bottom line is the young brother. Actually, he's the son of an educator. He said, "Man, why you dressed like that?" And I said, "Because you guys deserve my best." You see, I know who I am. I know the energy that I bring. And it doesn't matter to me how my coworkers read that. They may think, oh, he's just trying to show off he got money or whatever. Man, it starts with what you guys see and hear. You know what I mean? You see and hear, and then you repeat what you see and hear. It's the part of growing. It's the part of developing. So my prayer is that when you see this, and then you hear that, damn, this dude had to overpower a lot of stuff to get here. My prayer is that it inspires you, but for some, it will not. So let's get back to the point of this post. How many times have you boxed out, dived on the floor, made up an excuse not to come to practice? Oh, I left my shoes. But you got two coaches with whips that would gladly take you. So did you even think of, hey coach, man, I left my sneakers. I'm so bad. I'm so sad about that. I'll do extra suicides, whatever. I just need to get this work. Would you take me home? Which one of us do you think will say no? Exactly. So that leaves me with the belief that you ain't want to come to practice. And that's your right. But now, there's a strong belief in God when things work out in people's favor, right? God is on my, look at God. Look at God, right? But then when it snows, there's all this energy and frustration. We're doing what? Getting back to doing what you haven't done all season long. I'm telling you right now, I'm enjoying the time off because I am preparing to do additional work. I'm preparing to use more of my time to help more people. So if that makes me the bad guy, I'm good with that. But is God not involved in the snow? Oh, because you don't get to get what you really want to get. That's somebody else interfering. Hey man, listen, y'all got to figure all that out. I just thought it was interesting. We are out of school because we are supposed to be out of school. That is in divine and correct order. And that's the way I see it. Doesn't mean you have to see it like that, but that's the way I see it. So, what'd you have for breakfast? You see, and you're not going to see this on, well, you may see this on TikTok. Some of you put the worst fuel that you could possibly put, and fuel is, what you eat. You put the worst fuel in your machine, which is called your body, and you expect it to perform on the highest level. Now, if you talk to your parents, many of them use 93 octane. I like the best. 93 octane costs the most, right? 93 octane gasoline. And so you want to put the best in that machine to drive, right? Because the best fuel enables the machine to drive and perform at the highest level. But yet you put trash in your body. Trash that your body doesn't even recognize as nutrition. And you expect your body to perform at the highest level. And you yell out Kobe, LeBron. Let me share this with you. LeBron don't eat McDonald's. LeBron don't eat Taco Bell. LeBron don't eat Burger King. He don't eat that. Do you realize that some of, it's been documented that some of these places don't even use, have bad grades on the actual, whether it's 100% beef or whatever they advertise, but it has gotten a failing grade from the government, which means that you're eating stuff that's, number one, that's not the best, it's horrible. And some of it is so chemically induced, your body doesn't even know what to do with it. Here's what I'm going to say to you. Go to YouTube and search for the documentary Supersize It. Okay? There's a documentary where a guy ate McDonald's for 30 days. That's all he ate. His body began to shut down. His kidneys had started to fail. There's no nutrition in that. But yet, some of you eat it all the time. I'm just trying to give you game. I'm not trying to alter your parents' choice of snacks for you. I'm not trying to insult anyone. I'm giving you factual data. Your body doesn't know what to do with that. It's not food. It's not. So, my breakfast is my breakfast. Yep. My body knows what to do with this. It grew on a tree. So, when you're trying to figure out why I am able, even while you're laughing, you wouldn't laugh at me if I was in 8th grade. Trust me. Trust me. No. College recruited. I decided to go in the military and then go to college. College recruiting. And I didn't even know how to train. I was too poor. I didn't know how. So I made it there from just pure skill. That's rare. So, if I had the ability to train and even knew what it was, if I had the stability to train, I absolutely believe I would have been on a much larger scale. But, I am where I am supposed to be, period. So, nutrition, your commitment to you. So, as this season is either over or winding down, I'm excited to do whatever is divinely ordained for us to do. If it is ordained for us to compete 2 more times, why would I not be excited about that? I'm going to give up my Saturdays, take time away from the people that love me the most, and then now I'm going to get goofy at the end and be like, nah. I believe in closing things out as strong as you possibly can. As strong as you can. And so that's where I am with it. If it turns out that we are not divinely afforded 2 more opportunities to not do what we've been trained to do, think about that, man. If you're doing this or however you pray, whatever, I don't know, you actually begging a higher power to give you 2 more opportunities to not do what you've been taught to do. Do you realize how insane that is? But you're my family. I'm with you. I just had to give you this game, man. So everybody have an amazing day. Thank you so much for the well wishes for my birthday. My book and soundtrack to the book dropped yesterday on my birthday. So make sure that you get a copy of the book. It is a digital, hip-hop influenced, interactive ebook. I did not write this book for the old heads. I could care less about them. They already had their chance. You are trying to develop yours. And so you guys are my focus always. I do not care about what my peers, I could care less. They already had their chance. And many of them in my age group, I'm going to stick to a factual statement. A number of people in my age group are so frustrated and angry because their choices resulted in a life that is not the one they envisioned. So they actually are angry. And it shows. Guess what? Man, I'm happy. Because I'm helping other people. You know what I mean? So this is International Coach Ali. I respect you. I appreciate you. Maybe you didn't watch this to the end. That's your choice. Maybe you did watch this to the end. That's your choice. Maybe you'll take action and begin a new life. That's your choice. Maybe you'll get mad and delete and blah. That's it. Hey, man, you got choices. And those choices are going to determine where you go in life. This is Coach Ali, International Coach Ali. Ask yourself. You know what I mean? You've been with me long enough. Ask yourself. Boom! You know what I mean? Let's go.